Well, first end and great start, a great chance for Sweden. Make the double, you can score 2. The shooter sticks, chance at 3. Nicholas Edin. Not much from the sweepers here. All on his own, get the little roll, make the double. There it is for 3 to start off this game. Second end, Canada unable to mount the offense to try and come back, score a deuce or more. Forced to draw the 8-foot for a single point. Never really a worry there for the Canadian side as Gushue to the 4-foot for 1. And 4, a little bit of a mistake by Sweden. Nicholas not quite on his first. The flash by Oscar Eriksson. Getting forced, will have to hit, stick, and Nicholas Edin does just that. So a single point leaves it 4-1 through 5 ends. 7th end, Canada, Sweden, and Nicholas Edin. Pressure put on by Canada, forcing Nicholas Edin this thin double. Has to just catch it real thin, go over the top, and gets nothing. And it is a steal of 2 for Canada to tie up the game. But bouncing right back, Canada with all the momentum, lying 3, forcing Nicholas Edin to draw the 4-foot to pick up the single point, trying to manage in the even ends. Right down to the side of the button for 1. Olympic silver medalist gets that one, and back in 9 after a long debate whether you try and go for the double to blank the end for Brad Gushue. Elects to draw for 1. And Gushue will draw this one in, take their chances into 10, all tied up with Sweden. And the 10th end, Brad Gushue went deep with his final stone, and a draw to the 4-foot available for Nicholas Edin to pick up the win, book a spot in the semifinal. And it's in there, so a single point. Sweden picks up the 6-5 win against Canada. And a much needed win for them.
Nick, that one felt like a final out there this morning. How does it feel?
Yeah, we played really well in the beginning, and that 3 in the first end obviously helps. And then we kind of controlled the game until we didn't really pick up that it sped up after the 6th end. And it was a little bit faster there, and we got behind the tee line a couple of times. That hurt us. And then a really big miss for me when I should just peel one of them out. Yeah, so then trying to come back from that, and I think we played well in the end to secure the win.
And how important was it to get the hammer in the first end? You really capitalized with it.
Yeah, it was really important, and then getting the 3, obviously, that's a huge lead in the 4-rock rules, so really important. But then a 10-end game, you can also win without hammer, so I think we just focused on making our shots out there and trying to make it difficult for them.
You played a nearly perfect 10th end, your entire team. What were you thinking in the hack as you're going to throw your last?
I was just trying to figure out the speed, and then I'd been throwing the way I wanted to all game, so just figuring out the ice is key out there. If you know the spot and you know the speed, it's pretty easy to throw that weight and line, but there are a lot of spots that can catch up with you, and I saw them miss a few too that they thought were good, and then in the end it doesn't really curl as much as it's supposed to, or it's a little bit heavy or whatever. So I think figuring out the ice is key out there.
Well, you've clinched your spot in the top 2. Well done, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.